gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul. You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying before a word is spoken. You gotta find your people that put the needle in the groove. When you're together, you got nothing to prove. When you're together, you got nothing to lose. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people that'll call your bluff, who'll ride along when the road is rough. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel equal. They pick you up and don't put you down. Help you find your way in the lost and found. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you find yourself. The ones that understand you, the ones that lend a hand to you, the ones that don't demand anything from you. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, that tell you the truth and wish you well. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself.
Why are you in a chat room with a bunch of flat earthers?
Good morning. I'm here. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up!
What is dark matter?
Okay, we don't know.
That's great. That's why it's called dark.
It's exactly.
Everyone knows all reputable information comes from random people on the internet. Tell me things, internet. The earth is flat. It's like school in your head.
Okay, dark matter is something we do not know what it is. We believe the dark matter is there, but we have never detected it. Well, what I'm afraid of course, is that there is no dark matter out there.
There was one?
There is no dark matter out there. We need to think really hard.
For most people, Friday is just a day before the weekend.
OTGIF. What a long week it's been. Welcome to the IRONWORX right here on freeworld.fm. You can also find us streaming live on YouTube and, of course, on Rumble. I think. Not entirely sure. OBS had an update that I skipped, so who knows how many of my plugins just are no longer compatible. You just never know. Well, good morning, gentlemen.
Howdy, huh?
Guys staying warm? Staying dry?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Sort of, kind of. It's, actually, that's the problem. We're staying very dry. We've had no water since Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not us, but like we had ours kicking. I have my, everything's as protected as possible. We had our trickle going, drip, drip, drip. Everything was fine. And then apparently the city had a busted whatever, so they shut the water off, which made my drip stop. So that began the whole domino effect of it all. But it's not just the fact that they made my water stop moving and probably freeze up. It's also due to the fact that they've had like numerous people who didn't drip their pipes that have ruptures all over the system. And I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, you know how it goes. They finally said late last night. Well, actually, yesterday they said, "Hey, we've got free water over here at this certain address. Come get it." That's how bad they know it is. They're giving out free water. So, yeah, they turned it on super low pressure late last night twice, or not late, but like last night twice. The night before it came on really late. I heard the noise suddenly start happening under the house, and it was a real slow trickle, which I didn't know meant either low pressure or my pipes almost froze or whatever. But yeah, it's been that kind of week since the fun of the early snow on Tuesday during the video. It's all gone downhill. But you know, it's almost froze. I mean, it's almost thawed, and everything is supposed to be functional again today. Actually, a lot of stores were open yesterday. I noticed a lot of the businesses were hit and miss. Either they were or they weren't, you know. But they were still telling people to stay off the roads if they could yesterday, because there were still patches and places that hadn't gotten enough sun and people sliding off the road. So,
but we're on.
Huh?
You doing any driving?
Yeah, I went to get the water. I drove over there where they were handing out the gallon boxes or whatever they are, and it was. I looked around. I mean, I wanted to go see what Franklin looks like covered with snow. It's not as covered. It wasn't as covered yesterday. Again, it had started thawing Wednesday after the show. It was pretty much dripping and real long icicles. And yeah, so it's all over now. The fun part, there's things going around right now on the internet about the fact that we're going to have another one in a couple of weeks, February. Because that's when we usually get our nights of it being 19 degrees and potential freezing rain and all that. We don't usually get it mid-January or whatever, towards the end of January. So normally that's when we're used to being ready for a crazy couple of days, and then it's heading back. And it's heading back up to 70 during the daytime and 60 during the night. That's what we're headed for at the end of next week. There's also our buddy Rob Perilla online saying, that's our local meteorologist, saying that, these models that people are freaking out about are so far out that they can't really even begin to go, yeah, y'all need to panic, whatever. So we'll see what happens.
I give them 2 days. That's about as far ahead as I'll give them. Oh, it's going to rain in 2 days? Yeah, okay, we'll see. Yeah. Easier here though, because we have it usually hits one of you two first before it gets to us, whether it's coming from the south or from the north. Yeah, we get a couple day warning. No, it hasn't been bad around here. We had a little flurry. We got a little bit of snow that one day, and then it flurried one other time, but no precipitation. We got one more night where it's going to dip below 30, it says, or below freezing. It'll get close, like 35, 34. So we got another week of hanging around.
I think that's where we're sitting right now, 35 or 34. Something like that.
We're at 9.
Right. Well, we hit 10 Wednesday night, which is like nuts. That don't ever happen here. So I do. Into my phone, I broke it.
2025, in like a lion.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
How about you there, Josh? Everything going okay? The weather?
Yeah, everything's good here with the weather. I said it's 9 now. By Tuesday, it'll be 50. So, I mean, it's just getting to be that point. It's the end of friggin' January already.
Yeah. Ready for spring already, isn't it?
Uh-huh. We still got a lot of ice, especially in my driveway. Trash pickup is on Thursdays. And of course, I don't do jack shit on Wednesday night like I should. I usually wait till about 6 o'clock on Thursday morning before the trash man gets there at 6:30. And that's really nothing much. You just wheel the toter down the driveway and you leave it at the curb for the trash man to come.